We talk about, who represents Saint Ignatius High School. I don't think anybody does it better than Mike. Mike puts everything of who he is into what he does. Mike has the authority, the gravitas, the respect of the kids in such a way that when he speaks, I think he speaks to them in a way that other people can't.
I am amazed at the way that he was able to just calmly get through things, be an incredible leader. And I think that showed up in his work in the department as department head, also shows up in his work as the head of the Sophomore Service program, but maybe most visibly in the soccer program. He's just an incredible leader. Kids will follow him anywhere.
Mike was one of 2 or 3 people that really took a chance on me. I wasn't exactly the best student, so it wasn't easy for me to get into Ignatius. I needed some help. And Mike was that first person to take a chance on a 13 or 14-year-old kid. He said that I could make it. And I really now take a step back and I look at that. And that faith that Mike put in me really, again, helped shape who I am. And I can never repay him for that. Mike helped change my life. And I will always be thankful for that.
It's not just winning and losing, but becoming a certain type of person. And that's how he approached his work with us. So much more than just the soccer, the techniques, the formations, etc. It was, who are these people becoming?
But when you have Mike in front of you, you have his full attention. And he's always been that way. He will stay there until you are finished or the subject has changed. He definitely is a man for others.
If you look at his boys, he's got 3 sons. They're the greatest kids in the world, right? And they're phenomenal soccer players, but they're better kids.
And everybody wants to talk about soccer, but it's his desire to help those in need.
He truly listens to others when he's having a conversation with them. Like, he'll listen to what they have to say, and he really cares about what other people are going through. And I think that's what makes him different from other people.
He gives everyone the same opportunity, like treats them all fairly and equally, and he just loves to build relationships with every person he meets.
He's likable. Again, he is honest. He tells you, I'm going to do this, and he follows through. He's good at understanding other people's strengths and letting them do what they're good at. I don't think anybody at this stage would say he's not the best coach in the state. I mean, just look at the numbers. Obviously, all the state titles and national titles and everything else. It's pretty awesome.
That is one thing about Mike. Like, it is everywhere we go, and I think it's an Ignatius thing. It's soccer, but it's just a huge network, and everywhere we are, he just makes time for everybody. But I think that's what makes him special.
No student would ever see Mike as anyone but totally and completely who you see him to be. There is no sense about Mike that he is not genuine. And I think that genuineness rubs off on everyone he comes into contact with.
Everything that Mike showed me the time that I was in high school, looking back now, really has an impact on in the person and the man that I am today.
He's a treasure to the school. I mean, he really, truly is. He's such a good ambassador to what sports should be about.
Makes me feel very good about having graduated from here and knowing someone that's still carrying on the tradition that the Jesuits promoted for many years.
Obviously very successful at what he does, but he's just very humble about it. And I mean, I think he's changed a lot of lives throughout, being here. And I've asked him 100 times, like, if we win the lottery, would you still want to stay here? And he would. I mean, he loves it. He loves teaching here. He loves coaching here.
I remember walking on campus feeling that there's a standard that I need to live up to. And that's, I think, part of the magic of this school is that you feel it as a student, you feel it as an employee, you feel that there's something special here. And it's something that I want to measure up to. And I've always had that sense, I've always had that feeling that I owe this place something. I owe it my best. And when you do that over the course of 30 years, like it shapes who you are. And I really feel blessed again that this has been my vocation, that I've been able to try to strive for something that the school represents.